After months of despair, East London has been hit with a sudden outbreak of hope. Seemingly out of nowhere, West Ham have discovered a backbone and blew away Sunderland to give themselves a fighting chance in a relegation battle which had felt almost over not too long ago. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. West Ham's first half blitz saw them beat SunderlandCredit, Reuters. Crysencio Summerville got them going with a thumping headerCredit, Getty. They are now breathing down the necks of Nottingham Forest, 2 points ahead before facing Brentford on Sunday. A frenzied first half from the hosts saw Crysencio Summerville, Jarrod, Bowen and Mateus Fernandes all strike to lift a low London stadium. Brobbey's second-half header brought nerves back to Stratford and ensured the Hammers' wait for a first clean sheet under Nuno Espirito Santo went on, but this was their day. Spirits were already lifted by last week's late derby win at Tottenham, though no one was in any doubt that there was a huge job still to do. Read more on football. The hero at Tottenham, Callum Wilson, was left on the bench where he was joined by James Ward-Prowse, named in a squad for the first time under Nuno, having been inexplicably frozen out since his arrival. Lucas Paqueta remained absent. Sunderland were without Granit Xhaka, who had travelled but missed out with an ankle issue, and the Swiss was desperately missed. Their early season form means there should be little concern over falling into any relegation trouble, but the Black Cats look a mile from the side which claimed scalps from Chelsea and Newcastle. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. A first half of the likes Hammers fans have not witnessed here in some years left the usually dismayed home support jubilant, if a little baffled. Sunderland forged the first chance, with Noah Siddiqui seeing a volley tipped over the bar, but from there it was all West Ham. A small section of fans were keeping up their protests, staying away for the first 15 minutes, and they walked in to find their side already ahead. West Ham's January search for a winger to replace Crysencio Summerville seems to have awoken the Dutch winger. The former Leeds man had just one goal for the club until a fortnight ago, but struck his third in as many games to open the scoring here. Bowen drove past Reinildo Mandava and clipped into the box, where Summerville slipped ahead of Nordi Mukiele to power a header home. Having looked so timid all season, West Ham were battling across the pitch, and largely winning, attacking with pace that Sunderland could not handle. Young left-back Ollie Scarles had kept his place in the side despite the return of AFCON winner Malik Diouf. The academy graduate drove down the left and cut into the box past Try Hume, who clipped the fullback. Referee Thomas Brommel pointed to the spot. While on second viewing Scarles made the most of any contact, it was the sort of decision West Ham have not seen go their way for most of the season. You make your own luck. Jarrod Bowen converted from the spot credit. Alamy. Brian Brobbey headed home a consolation for SunderlandCredit, Shutterstock editorial. Bowen stepped up and rattled his finish low into the bottom corner as the Hammers hit their stride. If a 2-0 lead felt daft to those who have watched some utter dross this season, what followed before the break would have had many laughing to themselves. January signing Taddy Castellanos drove into the box but saw his shot blocked, the loose ball falling to Fernandes 30 yards out. There was no sign of the indecision or lack of quality which has marred West Ham's season. The Portuguese controlled and bent a superb strike into the near post, where Robin Roufs got a hand on the ball but could do nothing to stop it finding the back of the net. Regis Lebris showed his anger with a triple change at the break, with one of those, Habib Diarra, helping to forge Brobbey's consolation. The midfielder prodded a ball down the line for Mukiele, whose lofted cross was well headed home by Brobbey. Play was stopped after Granit Xhaka had an argument with the home crowd. Credit, Reuters. Nuno Espirito Santo will be hoping his former side Nottingham Forest loses on Sunday. Credit, Getty. Play was stopped midway in the second half as injured star Xhaka appeared to have an argument with the home crowd. The referee stopped Areola from taking a free kick while tempers were calmed down. Recommended stories. It left the Hammers with shaky knees for a moment, though they quickly regained composure, as well as seeing a late Tomas Sosic goal ruled out for a foul on Rofs. The survival fight remains daunting, but more of this and they will have a far greater chance. Sunderland missed the chance to go into the European spots. Credit, PA, comments.